Dear Nana, first of all, happy birthday. You mean the world to me. Here are some things that I'd love to do with you because they make really nice memories. I always love fishing with you, especially when we have our little tournaments. That's tournaments that we have to see who gets the most fish. If you win or if I win, we both have a wonderful time fishing together. We always laugh about when someone catches seaweed. I also like to play Pokina with you because it's fun, because it is so fun to play. If I win or someone else wins, it's okay because it's all about having fun. I always have fun with you. I also love coloring with you because it is relaxing and fun. And face it, it's with you. One of the things I love to do with you, one of the things I love to do the most is camping with you. We always have a great time.
Camping.
We always have good and nice days together when we are camping. We go by the boarding docks for the boats and cast out some line and go fishing and watch the sunset on the horizon. And the thing I love the most is just hanging out with you every day I am with you. Those are the best moments of my life. This is your day and only your day. Happy birthday. Love, your number one grandchild.
My grandma is a special friend on whom we know we can depend. She cheers us with an Italian song and lets us play in the pool all day long. Volcano is her favorite game, while playing her tongue is never tame. Sometimes she gets out of hand, but we all do understand. She makes her meals with love and care and serves her family for all to share. A special part you'll always play. I love you more than words can say.
Hi, Grandma. I didn't really want to be as winded as I am, but the writer in me really couldn't help myself. I did a short story that I'd like to share with everybody, and it is obviously in dedication to the woman that we all came here to celebrate. So, it is called The Sunny Side Up. The bitter aroma of freshly roasted coffee creeps down the hall and lurks in my doorway before tickling my senses awake. I take a deep breath. A smile sneaks up on my face. I open my eyes and I glance toward the window. It's the kind of hour where the sun and the moon marry each other in dim hues of blues and pinks. Even the birds are still sleeping. But the scent of morning awakens my room and it draws me to my feet. I sprint down the hall as fast as my feet will carry me. The hem of my nightgown gently kisses the cool tile and hums a soft, rhythmic beat in time with my stride. I make my way to the living room, eyes darting in all directions, but no one is around. I skid to a stop and I tilt my head to listen. And without warning, my feet are whisking me away again, my small chest pounding as the breath escapes my lungs. I stop when I get to the kitchen. There she is, my grandmother. I watch as she delicately ties an apron around her waist. She's singing a beautiful Italian medley. She catches me as I admire her from the corner. I dart my eyes, ashamed that I was caught staring. But she smiles and sings louder as she shimmies her way towards me. I can't fight the smile as it consumes my face. She grabs my hands and swings them left and then right, and then she grabs me close and sweeps me off my feet. We whirl around the kitchen, singing and dancing, my messy morning hair sweeping my face. I don't know the words, but I la 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 my way all the way through the song with her. My heart is happy, my cheeks hurt from smiling. I tilt my head back and the giggles let themselves out. She places me gently back on my feet and kneels close to me. "Can I fix you some breakfast?" she asks. "You bet," I scream. I run to the back door and I put my shoes on. "Grandma, how many eggs do you think there will be today?" I ask. I can hardly contain the excitement. "Oh boy, I don't know. We'll have to count them together," she replies. Her smile is kind and gentle. I dart out of the house so fast I don't even notice that I forget to close the door. I stumble over my feet and land face first into the dirt. As I dust off my black hands and the dirt from my nightgown, I can hear a roar of laughter echoing from the hen house. "First day with your new feet?" My grandfather can't help himself. He slaps his knee and he chuckles, his belly bouncing with glee. I laugh too. Grandma helps me up, cupping my back, and walks with me to the hen house. "How we looking today, Leonard?" she asks my grandfather. "Well, I just filled the bucket with feed," he responds. "Haven't even gone in yet." "Are you guys ready?" My heart starts racing. I jump up and down. "Yes, yes, yes," I shriek. Grandma opens the door to the coop. A few of the hens scatter when they hear the door open, but soon they're clucking and pecking around my feet. I ignore them as best I can as I maneuver my way around the hen house. I spot 4 hens resting on their nests. I glance at my grandmother and raise my eyebrows. My eyes are wide and my hands begin to tremble. She hands me a yardstick. I grasp it firmly in my hand, rotating it a few times and getting a good feel for it. The wood grain absorbs my sweat and my face turns stern. I creep slowly towards the first hen. I steady the yardstick in the air and slowly, but delicately, slide it under the hen. With careful pressure, I push down and she rises. She scoffs at me before flapping her wings and jumping to the ground. A wave of relief rushes over me as the nerves settle back down in my stomach. A relieved grin finds its way to my face. I lower the stick and I lean into the nest. 2 perfectly shaped brown eggs are nestled in the straw. I carefully pick one up and touch it to my cheek. Its warmth is soothing. I place them gently in the basket and I ready myself for the next hen. I raise the stick again, but this time with more confidence. I stuff it under the hen, and before I can apply any pressure, she shoots up and spits out a loud assortment of clicks and clucks. She flaps her wings angrily and pecks at the stick hard. I retreat as quickly as I can, mouth gaping in surprise. She gives me a and sits back down. "You have to show her who's boss," my grandfather says, nudging me back towards the hen. "But I'm scared," I reply. My voice is cracking as if fighting back the panic of tears. I'm unable to control my trembling hands. My grandmother clutches her hands over mine to steady me, and together we try again. This time, the hen concedes, and we grab the eggs in her nest. When we're all finished, we pull the towel over the basket and head inside. There are 7 eggs in total. I'm beaming with pride as I open the back door. I toss my shoes quickly and sprint to the kitchen sink to wash my hands, my toes tipping as much as possible to reach the handles. I watch my grandmother make fast work of those eggs as the bacon slowly sizzles on the back burner and the toast silently works on the counter. My stomach roars with anticipation. My grandfather joins me at the kitchen table and the 2 of us wait and watch. He gives my grandmother a loving pinch on her elbow as she dances from one side of the kitchen to the other. She looks back and gives him a smile. I giggle as I watch their playful eyes. "How do you want your eggs, Laura?" my grandmother asks. "I like them the sunny side up," I say, trying to contain my salivary glands. "Her eyes are as big as saucers, Helen." My grandfather gets a kick out of my enthusiasm. Grandma finishes her masterpieces and brings them to the table. I'm wiggling back and forth and waiting in my chair for her to sit next to me so I can devour the picture-perfect breakfast. We pray together and thank the good Lord for the gift of fresh food. I stick my toast in the center of my egg and watch the thick, bright yellow yolk overflow on my plate. It soaks into the bread, tantalizing my taste buds. I give a loud, satisfying with every bite. I smile at my grandmother with yolk-stained cheeks. This is going to be the best summer ever, I say, and it's only our first day.
Scary stuff, Mom. And Armin's mom was not too fond of me. Probably, she thought I was going to have him proselytizing on the street corner, probably. You know what I'm saying?
I know where you work. I knew you, Susan.
Married her baby. Yeah, but you know what? Armin's mom, I never cooked before we got married. Never cooked. Armin's mom taught me how to cook. She says, "Do you know how to cook?" I said, "No, I really don't know how to cook," because my mom wasn't such a great cook. And she says, "I'm going to teach you to cook. You come every day." I think it was either after work or after school. I'd come to her house. She taught me everything. The stuff.
She left out probably water.
Yeah, sometimes she's left out a few ingredients.
I'll tell you all of it.
Like the sugar and the spaghetti sauce and things like that. But that's okay. I got over that.
Slight tweaks to the menu.
But Mom, you did do a great job of teaching me how to cook. So I cooked. PJ, where's PJ at? Oh, he's still. I don't know how to turn the music down. But his mom was a phenomenal cook, as you guys all know. And she did take me under her wing, taught me how to cook. And Armin, of course, is a phenomenal cook from watching his mom as a little kid with a single mom and being raised by her and her alone, which is quite a feat, Mom. You raising those kids after Mr. Rocco left and taking care of all those kids, even Ricky, you know, who was not even your own.
Raised
So
him to
I
be a good
say
boy.
you did raise him to be a good boy. He is a great father, a great husband, very sympathetic to women, loving, kind, loves God, loves his family, faithful and true. 36 years later. So I'm very thankful that you raised a very good guy right there.
Thank you.
So I love you.
Thank you.
2,
4.
3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
I really don't have a speech to make. I make one every Christmas.
Yep.
I tell all of you how much I love you. You are my family. And as long as you all stay healthy, I'm so proud. I am so proud of every one of you. I hope that I live to see more of these babies come along and more happiness that you people bring me. Thank you.
You heard her, get busy. Make a wish and blow that candle out.
Okay.
Time, make a wish.
All right.
Number 9.